Right on cue, Stanley takes a nap. We are wrapping things up here this morning at Stuga North in Marquette with Dr. Tracy Nyquist. If you've never been here, it's right on Lakeshore Boulevard. It's really a beautiful facility. And as you explained to us, you've grown tremendously over the 4 years that you've been open, so congratulations for that. If somebody's watching and they're like, you know what, I really need to get my animal established, first steps, just make that phone call?
Yeah, so like we were saying, there's not enough vets for all the pets. So what we were doing, first come, first serve, and then we went to like a wait list. So what we've been doing, and it'll begin again October 1st, is we take like 20 to 25 new clients a month. Usually it fills up in like a half an hour. Like the phone's a little crazy that morning, the first of the month, but there's always, like this summer, there's always out-of-town people. There's always people that call and they're like, I can't get in anywhere. And most of the clinics do a pretty good job of squeezing them in if it is a true emergency. And I don't know what all the other clinics are doing, if they do have space for new clients or if they're doing a limited number or how they're doing it. But it seems to work, so you can still get people in, but it's not complete chaos, and you know, you're not calling. We can still usually get a client in for vaccines, you know, within a 3 to 4 week period. For dentals and more involved procedures, it's a little bit longer, but trying to keep a reasonable wait period. This seems to be working, but it's not ideal. I wish everybody could say yes to every person that calls, but we love new clients, you know, and we want to help as many as possible. So that's the system we have right now.
And that's why it's important to just be thinking ahead of time and to make those preventative appointments ahead of time. That way you're not scrambling, trying to get your pet in at the last minute, you know, just to, I mean, not that you want your pet to come with Lyme disease, but to anticipate that something could happen a year from now, let's just set an appointment just to be safe.
And like when you leave, like if this were your annual exam, if it works better for you, and some clinics might do this, like just ask, can we book a year out? Just like you do for like your doctor appointment, or if you're due, you know, we try to book out as much as we can just so it's not stressful when your animal comes due. You get that reminder and you're like, oh shoot, my animal's due for these vaccines and I can't get in for 4 to 6 weeks. So just trying to get a good system that way.
Sure. And of course, going into a new season, any bits of advice that we as pet owners need to pay attention to?
Really pay attention if your animal has allergies, like lots of allergy dogs flaring up with itchy, red skin, hot spots. We're in that time of year. Fleas are out this time of year. Ticks are coming back out, so your flea and tick preventatives, heartworm preventatives too. Mosquitoes transmit heartworm disease. Stay on that. What else? Lots of swimming still for dogs, you know, lots of heat potentially still, so keep that in the back of your mind too with temperatures.
Well, I want to thank you so much today. This has been incredibly enlightening for both Tia and I hope that maybe you learned something too, and at least maybe pay a little extra attention and don't ignore those appointments that you have on your calendar and get your dogs in and do the things. So Tia and I have follow-up appointments to make, so we're going to do that. You enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Thank you so much, Tracy.
Thank you.
Bye, you guys. Murphy.